I felt like we could have did a lot better, but we did a lot of good things, so we got a lot of stuff we need to build off of. I think we're gonna be all right for Friday.
How did it feel for the first game of the year? And especially with all the new players.
It was. I was definitely anxious because I'm like that before every game, but it was definitely. I was anxious to see how everybody was gonna do and how they was gonna react to like the crowd and their first game in the IPFW uniform.
Okay. Talk about what Lewis brings to this team and what you've seen from him since what, June, July? Since did you get here in June?
June.
Yeah, he brings a lot, like especially with stretching the defense as far as like the four men. Like probably a lot of four men not gonna be able to guard him because of his size and quickness. So he helps us a lot on the offense as well as rebounding and stuff on the defensive end.
And Lewis, you were at Stetson, right?
Yes, sir.
So this wasn't your first Division I game or anything like that. But how do you think you did tonight? Evaluate your play.
I mean, I think I did okay, but like Coach said, I have a lot of improvement to do, especially on the defensive end, offensively. I mean, not to sound cocky, but I feel like throughout the year, once I get more into the system that we play, I feel like my game will kind of expand more. But just right now, I'm really worried about defensively. I just want to be able to make an impact on defense.
Where are you comfortable on the floor? Where do you want to play?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're not going to play the point, but I mean.
Well, I mean, I played at my last school, so
Oh, did
I mean,
you?
I have the confidence to. But I mean, worst case scenario of teams, if our point guards was to get in foul trouble and they needed somebody to move up, and coach, came to me and said play point guard, I'll have that confidence. I'll work on ball handling. So I mean, hopefully he has that confidence in me.
You two are Florida guys. Did you talk with Frank during the recruiting process or anything about what's it like to come 1,000 miles north and that sort of
Well, I was born in New York, so I'm kind of used to the north area. But Frank was a big part of why I came here. I seen a lot of the game films from last year. I seen that Frank, at times, it seemed like he was kind of by himself during games. He needed that extra help. So I feel like with a player of his talents, he's an All-American candidate. If he has firepower around him, he's that much more dangerous. So no teams can just lock into him. They have other players around him to worry about, and I think that's what's gonna make the difference between us, especially in postseason. So hopefully, things will work out.
What do you think of IPFW, the school, the town, everything?
I love it.
What do you love about it?
The people here are nice. The school it sets a great atmosphere. I love the fact that the city and the state is a great basketball state. In Florida, is football's first, then basketball. But I like the fact that the community definitely gets into it, and basketball is just it's a really big thing over here, and I love that about it.
Frank, you guys have a new style of play. It seems like much more aggressive defensively, and we're kind of used to watching half court, man to man, and you guys even went some zone press tonight.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to think of that. My head started hurting a little bit when I saw the zone press. But what did you think of your new style of play?
I like it, and but it's just we have to get more conditioned so we can do it for like longer periods of the game. Like you'll see us in points and time in the game that we would just be jogging up and down the floor, and like we want to be aggressive, running full speed and filling the lanes just about every play of the game if we can.
All right.